The process of building the massive Egyptian pyramids, such as those at Giza, was a monumental feat of planning, engineering, and highly organized labor, rather than one simple technique. Here is a breakdown of the key elements and methods. Chapter 1. Planning and Preparation. Foundation. The pharaoh's chosen site, typically on the western bank of the Nile on a bedrock plateau, was leveled with remarkable precision. Workers likely used water-filled trenches or simple siting tools like plumb lines to ensure a perfectly flat and level base. Alignment. The pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid, were aligned with astonishing accuracy to the cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, likely using astronomical observations of the North Star. 2. Materials and tools. Materials. Sourcing. Core stone, mostly rough, local limestone quarried from the Giza Plateau itself. Casing stone. Fine white limestone was brought by boat from quarries at Tura, near modern Cairo, to create the smooth, polished outer layer. Special stone, hard stones like some granite. For burial chambers, portcullis and some casing were shipped all the way from Aswan, hundreds of miles to the south. Quarrying tools. Soft stone, limestone, copper chisels, saws and wooden mallets were used. Hard stone, granite. These required much more intensive methods, including pounding with very hard dolerite balls and drilling or sawing with the aid of abrasive sand, like quartz, to wear away the tough material. 3. Transporting the stones. Waterways. Evidence, most notably the Diary of Mera, a 4,500-year-old papyrus logbook, confirms that materials were primarily transported by boat along the Nile River, and a sophisticated system of canals built to reach close to the Giza Plateau. Land hauling. The blocks were moved overland on wooden sledges, not on rollers, which are inefficient on sand. An important mural depicts workers pulling a colossal statue on a sledge while a man pours water onto the sand in front of it. Wetting the sand reduces friction, making it significantly easier to pull heavy loads. 4. Lifting the blocks, the great debate, ramps. The most debated aspect is how the blocks were lifted to the upper levels. The consensus among Egyptologists is the use of various types of Vatun ramps made of mud brick and rubble. Straight ramp. A long, linear ramp extending out from one side of the pyramid. This would have required an immense amount of material. Wraparound spiral ramp. A ramp that coiled around the outside of the pyramid as it rose. This is logistically simpler, but blocks the view of the corners, making precision alignment difficult. Internal ramp proposed. A theory suggesting a ramp that spiraled inside the pyramid structure, supported by some anomalies detected in scans of the Great Pyramid. Levering. The use of short wooden levers or rocking mechanisms is believed to have been used, perhaps in combination with ramps, especially for the final few courses or to precisely adjust the position of blocks. 5. The workforce, not slaves. Archaeological discoveries of workers' settlements and cemeteries at Giza indicate the pyramid builders were skilled, organized Egyptian citizens who were paid in rations of food, beer, etc., and well cared for. Organization. Labor was likely structured as a form of national service, or tax payment, corvée labor, with rotation of large work gangs, some of which even had colorful names like the Drunkards of Menkaure. This allowed farmers and laborers to contribute during the Nile's annual flood season when farming was impossible.